Hi guys and welcome back to Sports Gamer HD, and we're back for another episode of the QPR series. Series that could have potentially been ended because I was getting a couple of crash dumps on this particular save and a couple of token missing, all that sort of rubbish. But all is okay. It's still working, so no problem there. I saved it. I managed to fix it, so nothing to worry about there. Fixture wise, quite a long month actually compared to how the previous months have been. Quite a long month of fixtures, so quite a few things to look at there. Transfers, I've had a couple of ideas on some transfers potentially that might have to happen maybe next summer, probably at the earliest. But I'll reveal that during this video. We got a live come against FC Twente at home in the Europa League. I have already played them away in the Europa League, and I've got to recap that, of course, in the fixtures. So all I'm going to say is they're no mugs. FC Twente, I may have underestimated them a little bit. Last episode would have been against Aris, the Greek team, and we thumped them 4-1 in their own backyard, which was a great result. Alejandro Faulin scored with a penalty, Frank Tabanu scored, Adel Tarap got 2, so great result there, 4-1, thrashing of them. Then played Swansea away and drew 2-2. Nathan Redmond was his first game of the season back from his injury. Well, first competitive game. He's played with 13 games, of course, to get his fitness up, but first competitive game, scored 2 goals. Nothing to argue about there. The guy's in great form. He's creating assists as well as scoring goals, so really, really good stuff. Then played against Stoke at home, won 3-2. It was a bit of a battle actually, and not because Stoke were playing physical like they do in real life, but because just it was back and forth, and it really was like trading blows with them. Junior Hoylett scored the first goal. Alex Teixeira scored, and then Frank Tabanu continued his sensational form this season. Then we went away to FC Twente and lost 3-1 with Lucas Podolski, our only goal, our consolation goal, and we did take the lead. As you can see, Podolski's goal in the 15th minute was quite early, so we were winning, and things were going quite nicely for us. But then we collapsed in the second half. But I'll explain a little bit about why that happened, probably during the match, because just give us something to talk about really. Then played Everton in the Capital One Cup, 4th round, and beat them 2-0 at home. Abel Hernandez scored along with Alex Teixeira again, so he's in really good nick as well, good form. And then we played against West Ham and thumped them 4-0 at Upton Park, the bowling ground, in our games just played. Adel Tarap scored, Theo Walcott, Insua, Frank Tabanu scored again. The guy's a god for us this season. Just awesome. You can see here the dots, and just show you how the month went. So lots of green, just the one red and one draw. So yeah, not too bad in the league. We are currently sitting in 8th, but we have how many games? 2 games in hand on West Ham, and a game in hand on Tottenham, who are just above them. So we can leapfrog the league quite easily. Nothing to worry about there. With regards to the Europa League, of course, the game we're playing in today, the group, we're currently sitting in 2nd, just behind FC Twente. They've won all 3 of their games, so this is a big game for us. We want to win, want to get the first seed of this group. So that's really the objective. With regards to the Capital One Cup, the draw for the quarterfinals, we got West Brom, and that's going to be played at home. Other ties of note. Well, all the ties. Tottenham, Wolves, Newcastle, Man City. That'll be a good one. Myself and West Brom and Arsenal and Bolton. So really the best tie has got to be the Newcastle Man City tie. So I'm not too disappointed with our draw. Not too fussed about that. It was quite a nice one. West Brom. Now I've said that will probably go on to lose the game, but oh well. Ter Stegen will go in goal today. We're going to stick with the 4-2-3-1. I did play this one at their place, but the difference between this game and that game, although it wasn't too long ago, it was just a couple of games ago. The difference is we got players back from injury, and also fatigue as well. Fatigue was a big issue for that game. Centre back's been a real issue because who wants Okore? Sevilla want Okore. He's come back to form a little bit lately, so I could pump for him, but I'm going to put Kjær back into the team. These two are forming a nice little partnership actually at the back. Things are going quite nicely. Of course, our French god, our French Gareth Bale on the left wing, and then Hoylett on the right wing. Hoylett's in good nick at the moment. I'm going to put Hernandez up front because Hernandez is playing nicely at the moment as well. Walcott's goal against West Ham I just played was actually offside. It stood, but it was offside. but they didn't pick it up. So well. But we'll put him on the bench today. Walcott will go on the bench, so go with that. I think. I never put a goalkeeper on the bench. I don't see the point in it. You never bring them on. I've never ever had to bring a goalkeeper on this year's game. On previous FMs, yes, I've had to do it, but on this year's game, I've never had my goalkeeper get injured. Touch wood. It won't happen. Hopefully this game. Oh. Come on. Come on, hurry up. Team talk. Team talks are going quite nicely actually. Not too bad at all really. I'm going to bump it up to attack rather than standard. It's the only change I'm going to make quickly. But with regards to the FC20 game at their place, the reason we lost really I think is because we were missing Reece Williams, and Simao was not registered for this competition, so couldn't use him, so I had to play Fowlin at the ball-winning midfielder role, and deep line playmaker I think was Tarap or Tessera. One of them played deep line playmaker, which is not their preferred. They prefer to play in a more attacking advanced midfielder role, and then Fowlin, again, he can do the ball-winning midfielder role, he's got the attributes for it, but it did start to show as the game wore on. Their midfield was starting to overrun ours, because obviously lacking the midfielder to break up their plays, it was starting to show, and the pressure was starting to fall upon the likes of Tessera and Tarap and Fowlin. They were struggling to cope. That's probably the key reason we did lose that game, because Williams was injured and Simao, as I say, was not registered for this competition. So that's why that happened. And with regards to Tadic just scoring, that was a great goal. Nothing to argue about there, just a great finish. I said in the last episode I think he's a good player. It's been proven. Now, with regards to the transfers, I was mentioned at the start of the video, Fowlin is now 29 years old, and throughout this series I've tried to sell players on for their maximum value, and that's try and get their best years out of them, but also get their best, sell them when we're going to be able to get quite a lot of money before they start to decline, sort of thing. And I think Fowlin, his attributes are starting to decline now a little bit. He's still in great form, playing really well, can still do it, can still go, no problem there at all. But I'm thinking about maybe selling him in the summer, just because we can realise some of his value, possibly in the summer, which is going to be when I might choose to sell him. And my laptop is really heating up now, and my fans are going crazy. So sorry if you can hear my fan or my laptop going. I just hope it doesn't turn itself off, which is its new party trick. It does that quite a lot. I haven't even saved the save either. I haven't saved this game in an hour and a bit. Oh god. Oh god, don't turn off. Come on, finish the game. I want to save it. I want to save. I don't want to lose all the progress we've made. Come on. Oh, I've not even realised we're losing. I've not been paying attention. Oh my god, things are not going well. And Fowlin's injured. Great, brilliant. Not my day, this isn't. Right. Come on. Come on. Oh, are we going to score? Williams, key. Look, up the pitch, there we go. Tabanu, do something magical with it. Go on. Tarap! Got the equaliser, 1-1. Again, it all came through to Tabanu as well. Great work. That's got to be the end of the game. We can only manage a draw at home to 20, so they've got the better of us now in our head-to-heads. That's not good. Tell them they're not good enough. Should have won that, really. Got to win your home games. It just makes the games against 20 that the next game against, I think it's the next game against 20, makes it all the more important. Right. Denied a penalty. Yeah. I find if if you argue the penalty, all you do is get fined, and then your board become unhappy with you. It's just it's so pointless. Even when it's a blatant penalty or blatantly offside, if you disagree with the ref, all the FA do is they always back the ref. It's just pointless disagreeing with them. Next episode, I'm going to do the West Brom game, the Capital One Cup quarter-final, rather than a third straight Europa League game, so we'll do that game, I think. Yeah, we'll do the Capital One Cup, I think. So that'll be the next game. Leave a like for the if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.